Well, hello there, everybody. Hope everyone is having a wonderful afternoon, morning, evening, where you may be on this fine Saturdays. My name is Sychonias, and welcome back to some more chill Saturday streaming times. And today, hopefully, we're going to be able to finish up RE7's minigames and basically be able to beat Jack's birthday, and maybe Ethan Must Die. Ethan Must Die is definitely going to be a big challenge in that regard, but yeah. But last time we managed to get to the second, basically the hard mode versions of these stages that have more openings and a much more limited amount of food and such. So that is our goal for this session, is to beat those. And we managed to make it. We managed to get through Guest House 2, which unfortunately this one did get hit with some audio issues last stream and recording. I'm sorry about that. I only caught it literally after it was uploaded because it sounds bad, but I tend to not pay as much attention to these chill streams, like quality wise. They're very much the moment they hit YouTube, I then just kind of end up deleting the video and then just maybe do some playbacks, just make sure everything's functioning. So it's my bad for that. I really don't feel like playing back through it, since it is at the very least like just a harder version of the Guest House 1, where it adds the basement and all that. But if we have enough time today, then maybe we'll just play through it again, hit that S rank, just to at least like be able to have a version with good audio. But that's just a big deal. As we're gonna get started on testing area 2. Make Jack eat it. Oh, he'll eat it. He'll eat it a lot. Because we do know that this man's favorite food is now garbage. Garbage. I can't believe it. Alright. So, best say it's going to be beneficial with this map to go ahead and get a visual surroundings. Oh, we have the M21 shotgun in this?
I'm wasting away here.
Huh. Alright. Greatly reduce your movement speed. That feels like such a massive debuff.
Get that food in my belly.
Like that feels like if that's literally lowering your speed, there's no advantage. Unless it like really ups it. Also, once again, apologies. Still in the mode where I have to have a fan going on right now because, well, our AC is still broke, so that cat's on mic. Apologies, but I need it. I need something to blow on me right now.
I'm wasting away here.
Okay, reduce your reload speed. Yeah, let's try this one with the handgun.
Get that food in my belly.
Okay, yeah, they're not kidding. That does greatly reduce it, but... Alright. Well, if I remember last time, it was beneficial for us to run this way. Oh, they literally start us off with there being a locked room.
Boy,
Let's go.
it's taking so long.
Okay, that's green. Okay, nothing there. fruit. Alright, we show that. We combine that with beer. We managed to get some fruity beer. That's two other... No, that's chicken, that's fruit. Alright. The thing with these hard mode versions that we have to pay attention a lot more towards what food combinations and such. Oh. Dang. Alright. Do this a lot sooner. Alright, there's chicken. Okay, so I can use it on that. Come on up. Spice it up. Cheese. Can I be combined with any of these? No. Okay. Okay, but honestly, I kind of fucks with this. I think we'll keep this handgun combo. Mostly because the gold crowbar strat is fun, but I think we also just, in general, get a lot more time bonuses with the handgun. Stew. There, combine with sugar. Okay, that can be combined with cakes, or if we find garbage. Jack's favorite meal, of course. We can make garbage. So yeah, I'm about to have me a day. Yeah, I will say, I can appreciate this minigame actually working with my overlay, though. With the fact that we can still see Mia's health bar even slightly above the chat box. Okay, do we have fruit? We have fruit, so pour the fruit with the beer. We have spice for this chicken. Also because we're gonna actually need this handgun a lot more to set off those bombs. Alright, we'll just take the chicken. Yes, so we run through that area, we already basically get a full, like, we basically get a full loop back around. Whew, and he wants a lot on this one. Alright. Yeah, but the loop back around works, because then we can come in here and clear out this blue. See what's going on in the blue. Alright, so that's a free burner if you ever want it. I personally don't need it. Ooh, garbage. Yay, garbage. Yeah, that says hold on to that sugar, and you get the Baker Family Special. So, I actually... Yeah, so with this setup, I can pick up every food item and not, like, have to worry about anything. Biggest thing though is pretty much also make sure that I can stay alive. But still, I'll have enough room that I can have one full heal on me. So that actually works out great. Alright, so I think I have somewhat of a plan. I have somewhat of an idea. I have a semblance of a plan. Then we will take those strong first aids, but we'll take none of but the strong first aids. Actually, I wonder if we'll have enough for a speed up as well. Oh, I never even realized. That's really nice. When you find the food items, they mark on your map for future playthroughs. Oh, that's great. Here, given how powerful this handgun is, I don't think we're ever gonna need the like 5 extra special bullets.
Let's go!
Oh, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
At least I'll need to see what other threats we're dealing with then. That's the biggest thing I need to keep in mind and work on is kind of understand when's a good time to reload, when's a good time to just hold on to my stuff. Yeah, take all those. Take all those. Woohoo! Gonna say, wait. Don't remember which colors we've actually hit so far. So yeah, we haven't. Yeah, we haven't unlocked purple. Purple. All right. Spice and everything nice. Chowies. All right. And then we're good to run our way back to the main entrance. There's nothing else in there.
Get that food in my belly.
Okay, chicken. I don't got anything for the chicken yet. Beer. Baker Family Special.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
Come on, Jack. Eat it. Shove all this fucking food down your gullet, including the glass, including all the shards, including everything. Wait, is there even any reason to do all that? Is that literally just a red herring? I think that's literally just to throw you off and make you think you have to do it. You know, you can't, like, dunk water on me on my birthday. That shit sucks, dude. Okay, so the biggest thing we're missing is the purple. Like, to the point that basically it seems like if we want that, we should actually get both blue and purple to get the most effective scoring on us. There we go. So there now, that would get us the rest of it. Spice, cheese, cheap wine. So that can make a cheesecake. That can make that. And then I'd still have a chicken left. More chicken, more... And that's unlocked. That's unlocked because I go to the other side. And then yellow is unlocked as well. Oh, wait. Oh, that clears it. Right. But I don't have anything I can combine that with. I don't have enough space. Alright, so let's use everything else besides the cheap wine and see what that gets us.
Keep it coming, keep it coming.
Okay, let's say, so I have 2 slots left when I do all that. So debate what other bonuses I can tack on. That. And then what if we just do chicken?
More.
Okay, so the Dolby would definitely push us over just enough.
This is great.
Oh shit. Yeah, actually we would need both or some other cheap wine. Alright. Here's what I says. Let me go see what's in that purple door, since we're clearly not gonna make the optimal times we're in for S rings in this. We're not even in for double S's because fuck that shit. But we might as well go see what's gonna be the benefit if we hit the purple door first. Oh, fuck me. Not interested. Alright, let's add more cheap. Alright, there's a cake in here. It's a cake and cheap wine. Okay, this is not needed. Alright. Okay, all this this one isn't too bad. We don't need the purple door. Well, if we wanted to, though. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what my brain is cooking up. All right. To do this, we are most certainly gonna have to say fuck the healing. What we will do is use up all of our good bullets, since there's no boss fights in this. There's no like fat molded to save them on. We can run up the purple path first. Guess let me check and make sure. Actually, no, we couldn't do that because then there's yellows.
I'm wasting away here.
Alright. Let's try the path we were going originally, and now that we know there's no like enemies and such, we can make a break for it. Alright.
Let's go.
And that's a yellow door as well, so... Fruit. Only thing we'll just basically make sure we don't do is hog up our inventory with, like, sheep wine, since that is not needed for our objective. Say go ahead and scour this top floor though. Okay. Chicken, beer, stew, sugar. So sugar that we could save for the garbage to make the special. Alright, and that's this place cleared. So we can book it now. And we'll be able to make good and decent time with all our time bonuses that we achieve in this one place. Alright, at that point, I'm not gonna bother wasting away on one bullet or beer. Alright, and chicken. And at this point, we have confirmed that there's no other spices for the chicken, so we can just use those as well.
Get that food like this.
And we know those are just a bunch of red herring bombs now. How are you not dead? Spice, cheese, and that's where we get one of the cheap wines. Shit, alright, we gotta save one chicken now. Okay, gotcha. So that is something we can do. We could save one chicken. Oh, that's right. You run backward here, and then that's what gets the yellow one to spawn. Does that just kill you? Are you yellow or are you something else? No, you're another color? Then where the hell did I get yellow? Oh, that's right. I do have to continue. I have to walk a little bit in here because this is where yellow spawned. Alright. Alright, we're not gonna make this, but I do also hear the little flying bastard that doubles our time bonus. Alright. So basically, the moment he makes a noise, I can blast him and get a little extra on that. Okay, just barely. Alright. But gotcha. So I think the path we have is going to work. I think we would be pushing it, but what we can easily do to rectify that is... besides the... firepower up.
What is taking so long?
And we'll see how much more we can get from this. Also move all of our actual ammo and stuff down here, so we know.
I'm wasting away here.
Okay. Path, it's path. Go for it.
Okay.
Okay. Also, now that we know these bombs do jagged shit against the enemies, we know don't bother. Just kill the enemies ourselves. Okay. 1 extra second, 0.7 seconds. That is pretty useful. There we go. And that is everything from here. There's saying by the time we get there, I really actually don't think we can make use of the little bobblehead's time multiplier. Yeah, then because by the time we actually make it, it's like all that time is going to be at bare minimum. Okay, but now we know hold on to at least 1 chicken. We're all right. I guess he's just not there. Yes, it's like some sort of pity system or something, actually. No, I don't know. Ah, come on. You tell me their hats really can't just count as, like, part of the hitbox? I think if I ruin their fashion, they'd be so devastated that they'd just give up. Wait. So we need to buy with cheap wine. Grab a little chicken on that, and then if we get our expensive wine, we should be good to go. Sweet. Please let this be enough. Please let this be enough. Oh my gosh. Alright. I literally thought that was about to be, I literally thought that was about to just put me right at the edge and be like, nah, I need one more. I need one more, boy. You expect me to just be filled up on this unspiced chicken? Narrow escape. Then bonus B2. Skill item, infinite ammo. Well, that sounds like a pretty nice one. Alright, yeah. And then after that, we'll then have... all we have left is Main House 2, the hard mode version. And then we will officially be done with Jack's 55th birthday. So we're gonna make Jack eat it real good. So this one I am definitely a lot more nervous for, because this one on the normal variation had like a lot to it. And I can already tell it's gonna be kind of rough, because it literally is both their infinite ammo only takes 2 slots. Time bonuses are greatly decreased. That does make a lot of sense. Oh shit, you only have the handgun for this? Alright, that would make a lot of sense, but damn. Alright. Greatly increase your time bonus when killing enemy, greatly reduce your movement speed. I don't get that. Oh, this is awful. Yeah, no, this... I can't imagine any amount that, like... Okay, I can't imagine any amount, basically, that makes that worth it.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
Right. I think we're definitely gonna need a speed up on this one. And we're gonna do firepower up.
I'm wasting away here.
You know, we have literally the bare essentials to even make this work. Alright, so there's a lot of areas left. I mean, we're just definitely gonna have to keep replaying this to get our ideas. This map is so huge that there's just no way.
Let's go. What is taking so long?
But I do remember one of the biggest advantages, at least starting off, was to run upward. Yeah, let's say this time around you do not unlock a door for me. Alright, so stew here. Herb if you really need it. But of course, most optimal play is to try and not kill yourself. Alright, all of these are combinables. All these are good. Okay, we have orange locks. Unlockable now. Another herb, here's another herb. More handgun. I actually kind of need that in this. Alright. So that blue blaster, they definitely just expect you to take it and then just start running around all over the place. How many does it take to put you down? That was all enhanced. A lot. A fuck ton, you could say. First aid med. Good. More handgun. Good. Stew. Right. Oh, we don't have any beer yet? Looking quazy. 2 sugars. Okay, so I can use these to make one of the cakes and then save the other one for wherever the garbage is located. Alright, but Blue Blaster is the room that we get to unlock the laundry area. So I think upstairs is going to always be our starting path. That seems to be the most just beneficial. A 37 shotgun. Good, but we'll take up a lot of space. Oh, another sugar. Okay, so there's another cake on this stage, then use it again. Now, if I were garbage, I'd probably be hiding amongst here. Please don't use that against me. I already know it's out there, and I've already have said that I'm trash, but please. Be nice. Oh, what the fuck? Actually? There's nothing here? Oh, come on, he doesn't want some beans or some diced tomatoes? Oh, this is just a dead fucking end. Oh, you assholes. The universe making a fool out of me, Jack, as it tends to do. Yeah, I have one of those. I have one of those right now. Okay, so let's see. So that room is exclusively just to get a sugar packet for an extra one. Right, that's cheap wine. We don't need cheap wine. Okay, how many sugar... They give a lot of sugar packets in this. Fruit. Alright, that's where the Dolby is. Or handgun. Okay, that's more fruit. Anything in here? Okay, do not pick up first aid meds if you are not actually hurt or injured in any way, because then you cannot use them. Alright. Alright. So a review of what we have so far. So we have a completed cake. I have a sugar packet that I absolutely don't need to take with me. I have a stew that I have nothing to do with yet. And I have one good stew.
So dang cool.
And we do unlock several doors along the way. Oh, that's right there. Okay, and there's a door up there we can unlock.
Lord, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
Experimenting Jack. Alright, and that unlocks blue doors. Okay, gotcha. So I could actually unlock this blue door just by doing that. And that leads to another cake. Okay. So I do that, and that goes ahead and gets that in my inventory. And that's where we get the garbage as well. Alright. I love the garbage not only just because it's garbage, but because it is a very actually useful food in the fact that it's one of the few that just takes up one slot. Alright, gotcha. Anyways, we got that green door unlocked, so we can even see what's inside of here. Oh, there's two garbages in this. Oh, shit. Okay, so I need to hold on to at least 3 packets then. That seems to be it. Are any of these beer? That's beer. Shit. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright, it's like, what the fuck is taking up space? Because I should have enough. Alright. So that's at least 1 beer. Okay, no, 2 beers. We combined in that. And then that's still me. Alright, and then I still have a stew and a chicken on me. Alright, this is gonna take some work. Okay, but there's a spice down here. So basically the spice I can hit along the way, or just immediately do the run back.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
This is kind of looking like a situation, though. I need to literally use every, like, food item in this place. Alright, because let's take a look at all of this. Alright. So I still shouldn't go into that area because I need the purple. Well, no, we should just poke our head in because they could literally drop the purple person that unlocks that in there. Oh, and there's spice here. Oh, okay, so I just need to hit this as well. Okay, fruit and beer are literally right next to each other. Your cheap wine, your cheap wine. Your grenade launcher, which is cool, but you take space. An exit? Doesn't this lead outdoors? And then at any time. Alright, so that's where you find the bobblehead, though. No, it leads into the basement area. Oh shit, you're telling the basement's a part of this as well? Oh, nice. Enhanced. Okay, cheese. Cheese and more spice. Nope, shit's locked. Alright. So no, it's actually, this is not worth it, because if you go down this way, then you, well, then clearly you then have to run backwards. Jack, I have to also ask, so like all these magical locks and such, are these also biomagic or actual just black magic? We have confirmed both exist in this universe, and no, they cannot be the same. How was that not 2 headshots? Stew. Do I have cheese? Nope, I have a spice. Though confident I should only have to use 1 spice on those. But there was a cheese. Alright. How is that one not dying? Right. Chicken, I don't have a spice for you, so I'm not gonna pick you up. Cake. Come on, now make a cheesecake, so that is still worth taking. Another spice for that stew. I do have fruit, so I can combine you. Shit, I knew that was gonna flip me over. I understand it's a very dumb maneuver. At this point, I mean, we're already... there's no way we can make this, but... I mean, we're literally at the C rank. But I'm trying to think, is that literally all the locked doors now? No, we still have purple.
Not enough.
Oh, you fucking whore. You always just keep teasing me by just being out of that reach. Alright, but this passes it. And it's been shotgun shells I don't need. Wait, holy shit, the whole... Seriously, the whole basement is actually just straight up accessible? That's fucking insane. You know, I feel like this boost gun power, though, is, like, damn near a requirement. That's not enough. It's... Alright. So no, we need to... We either need to pack up on some cheap wine as well, or... But we're gonna now just use this round to see what the fuck's down here. Yeah, because I don't think we've hit the purple unlock yet. I think it's the only color we're missing. You know, that is a rude thing to say to your daughter, Marguerite. Well, fake daughter, basically, you know, because Evie and all that. Right. This is gonna take some run-throughs. You know, I guess it is a good thing we passed that last stage with some really decent time, because this is gonna be... This is gonna be a challenge. This is gonna test us a little. Alright, I think we need all the time bonuses we can get. So we're gonna firepower up 2.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
I'm really gonna need all the space I can get, though, but I think that's all we can take with us. Well, alright, tell you what, though.
I'm wasting away here.
Brings first aid meds with us. And we can always then just discard them if they're bad. Or not needed, or just we need the space. We're gonna try and do the gold crowbar route. Also, what did impact do again? It's either knock back the enemy. Gonna reduce her max health. I really don't think I need that. Okay. Here's what we do. We run upstairs, go into the kids. Actually, no, we can hit Blue Blaster first and pick up every food item up there, and then unlock that blue. Let's go. Does say that's one tap. Hold up. Alright, there's an addict. It's another factor we need to consider. Okay, extra spice. There's some chilies. There's a cake straight up here. Alright, the cake actually makes that pretty worth it. So we will factor that in. How did you not die? Take more cheese. Take another cake, take another garbage. Oh no, we still got a sugar packet. But not. Okay. Nope, that's drawer. This shit. Oh no, I completely went the wrong way to do the quick way down. Okay. I think my strat for this one, rather than just doing multiple run-throughs, though, is I'm gonna try and just aim for just the moment a run starts going bad. So, like, right now, we then keep resetting. We keep resetting just to then basically have that, like, get down the perfect run-through. But I think we're gonna have to Gulch Pro bar this up. Let's go.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
Let's say run up here and we can immediately get a cake. Grab you, grab the fruits, so I know where to get beer. Fruitcake. Oh shit, wait, we can do that? Oh, that's game changer. I never knew fruitcake was a thing, so that is a complete game changer because then we can grab the stew, combine that with the cheese. Alright, no, it's fine, we can grab sugar packets on the way. Grab a stew. Grab sugar packet. Let's grab one meal because we're gonna need space. Do we have fruit? Shit, where is that thing at the end? Garbage. Oh, it's in here. It's in here. No, it's not. Wait, is that what we get for unlocking in the launchpad? Shit. Alright. It's gonna be a restart. Can't remember where do we get the garbage? I think the garbage maybe later, but I can't remember where. That's not around here, definitely. Alright. Well then, if that's the case... gotta combine that and make fruitcake. Alright. So the prospect of fruitcake has definitely changed the game. So because it has a 4 stars, so that gets us even more. So yeah, but what we are going to do is... we are going to firepower 2 it up.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
Okay.
And we're going to try grabbing the blue blaster and then running back to the children's room to see if that gets us something different. Right, basically what I mean is a bigger time bonus. Talking while under stress is very, very difficult. Especially when you got like matrix numbers going through your brain over a fucking birthday party. See, folks, this is why I try not to let people stress over this shit, and I say I'm a simple man. Just fucking give me food. I appreciate the party, but I don't need it in my life. It just like, do you want to hang out and just get some food? That's it. That's all I need to be happy. Let's go and combine those. Grab you and combine you with the cheese. Alright, bring the stew. Shit. Well, that's fine, we can snag a, hang in there. So I'd say, realistically, all we're in here to grab, then, for this part,
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
I think we'll do this part, and then that'll be one more reset. Just try and continue narrowing this down. That shotgun shells, I don't need that. Is there any cheese in here? No chowies. And I keep forgetting, what is this? What fuck is in this laundromat area? I keep forgetting this. Which is why we're gonna get a... Why we're probably gonna reload on this, because I keep forgetting what this is. Should than our sugar packet. Alright. Well, it's a sugar packet and the shotgun. Which I'd be more inclined to take it, but I can't discard my handgun for just to have all the extra space. Alright. So reevaluation moment, and then we'll reset. But this fruit, that is chicken. All right. So by the time I get in here, I can have how much space do you take up? You take up 2. I need to have another sugar packet on me by the time I leave, so that way I can have the one for the garbage to make the baker special. I then... There is... Okay, there's fruit in there. So I will always be able to have enough to make a fruitcake or cheesecake, which granted are the same qualities. So... That, Firstly, let me see. So all these bonuses, tap them together. Okay. And then remind myself, because I think the garbage is up here. Because you're spies, right? Yeah, you're spies. It's never enough. No, that's where the garbage is. Okay. Also, hello, Nanashi. Unfortunately, I am going through matrix numbers in my brain about how to make this... about how much food I can shove down this man's gullet to make him explode like that one Yoshi Island commercial. Yeah, this is where the extra garbage is, then I need to rethink the route. That's right, yeah. And that's it. That's the only thing in here besides more, yeah, some more handgun. Alright. So, what the plan will be instead is that when we finish the downstairs, we run back upstairs with 1 sugar packet on us. We make fruitcakes. Fruitcakes is what we go for. Since beer is good, beer does not get us, like, all the most optimal points. We're going to... We're just going to keep interchanging these two and see whichever one gets us more, but...
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
That's it. I think we will take the speed up. Alright. So we run upstairs. Yeah, we run upstairs. Blue blastered up, as that gets us the most amount of points. Here, you know what? Rather than the speed up, let's do the time bonus. Because then that'll probably get us roughly around the same amount as a handgun.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
Yeah. Kinda tired today, too busy on my own with their class playing. Aw. Well, I hope that's still going well. You know, they're able to still keep their sanities intact during those plannings. Alright. But run upstairs, kill that one, blue blastered up, and basically blue blaster everything on that floor for max amount of time bonus. We jump downstairs, kill the one boss. The only cakes we are going to use is we're going to make fruit cakes. That's all we need. Right.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
And then basically we see how many points we get from there and figure out shit. Figure out the fucking rest from them. That seemed like that barely helped out. Okay, no, it helps out a little on them. Ah, shit, no, I blew blaster. Alright. Fuck. Me a retry because my brain skipped a part. And since we have nothing else that's going to be used for that, we're going to put all of our bullets just up there.
I'm wasting away here. Get that food in my belly.
Hey guys, apologies. I'm gonna kill stream real quick. Nanashi, do me a favor. Are you listening to the audio on this? Basically, does the game audio sound distorted right now? Is there distinct buzzing noises or just audio distortions? Unless they are, but it's a bit loud here. Alright. Then just be safe. Just gun sound. Alright. Alright, well then just be safe. I am going to kill stream for a second, but then try and immediately pop back in because I swear I heard my computer start going a bit crazy, and usually that means there's audio distortion. So hold the line. We will be back, and we will then return.
Get that food in my belly.
Alright. Alright, I killed stream. It sounds like it's about the same, so I think it's more like my computer's just trying to survive the fucking heat right now, which I don't blame it. We all are. Alright, but I think I don't think we're actually facing any audio issues, but still, bear safe, sorry. Welcome back, Stankies. Alright. But now with that, the only bad thing about this setup is the fat molded is going to literally just cause us so many issues and such. No matter what we try, no any issues. Yeah. Like I said, it probably wasn't. I think my fans are just kicking in because it's getting a bit too warm now. But so. But yeah. But let us start moving. Let's go. Sake of speed, we're just gonna fucking schmoo. Wish there's a red blaster though, because Pembroke barely gets so much time. Give the man some beer bottles to eat, but therefore so less points. And I need points. That's it. Go ahead and stock up on the 2 sugar packets up here. You have a point. We try. Here's Sychonias, we try. No, we don't. That's a fucking lie. The effort is very minimal. We just bumble our way to victories somehow. Say, yeah, let's say 10 fucking enhanced handguns keeps this thing like this thing still keeps schmoving. So, oh damn! All right, never mind. All right, and we're in need of 1 more. Okay, there's stew. So actually, what I should have done is at least pick up that spice in the attic. Forgot it's still enhanced. Shit. Alright. No. We have enough room. There, that makes that fruitcake, and then we can get the Dolby here. This is glass that we're willing to feed him. Now, the only bad thing per se is that we have to make a just dedicated run to get the garbage up there, but is what it is. We'll make do.
I'm wasting away here.
I was say the only bad thing about all this is that okay, no. That these time bonuses really do not help us out all that much. But there, we can make that. Ah, shit. And we're limping, so technically we're at a far lower speed than we could be.
Not enough.
Alright. You're cheap wine, you're cheap wine. But honestly, I think we kind of need everything we can get. Still never found that purple enemy, though.
More.
And Marguerite isn't the purple enemy, so, like, let's... How the hell did you die to none of that? What is up with these ones being fucking tanky? All of a sudden they say, fuck my life being bong, and that is not fair. I am the one who bing and who bongs. And I'd also say I'd have the biggest dong, but I don't think that's a fair competition compared to these things. They seem quite moldy. Let me look around doing some stuff. Fair enough. I mean, we're just here to try and beat the rest of this. Alright. That recording was like an hour and 8. Banner. Okay, let me see though. Requires S rank in main house 2. Greatly increase your attack power when you're near death. Requires B rank in main house 2. Alright.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
But then I feel like if I don't even have like the handgun powered up, it is kind of worthless. But I feel like I really, really need these power-ups. Circular Saw is like worthless. That thing, you barely get any time bonuses for working with it. Okay. Okay. That's it. I wonder if this is a better route to go through. I was about to say, this is basically, at this point, all for a... like, upwards to 40 time bonus. 40-second time bonus, that's what that all is for. Alright, we got 2 different stews we find along the way, so those we can combine. Alright, and we actually can take him out with 1 magazine of Enhanced. But we quite literally cannot miss a shot. Yeah, because then otherwise it takes too long.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
Alright. Do all that. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna grant man. And I think this was technically faster. I was about to say, fuck you little bastards. I was saying that cheese gets saved for the stew. Gotta take those sugar packets, so yeah, I need to take each one I can get. I say every button press at this point has to be intentional, and we know what we're doing and aiming for. And with this one especially, my aim has to be true. So that is like the worst attack you could choose for this. Yoink, another sugar pack. Fruit, come out of that. Get the crew. We don't have enough space for this. Shit. Seriously. Okay, so I do need to grab that spice. Alright. Fuck. Okay. So I do need to grab that, but well, no, but that doesn't solve our issue then. All right. So what basically has to happen is we have to drop one of these. All right. Fortunately, that's already set, but we have to drop one of those to then be able to get this fruit that we can then combine with that, and that gets us an extra thing on there. Then we grab one of the chickens and start making our way back to the main hall.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long? So dang. Ugh.
So I'll say because then if we get that spice, that's when we get into that favorable range. All right.
Keep it coming.
I'm trying to think because that's a lot of food that I'm gonna need for that first half. All right.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
So, in the attic, we do not need to go for the spices. No, we need to go for the spice. But we go for the spice, and then we ever reach that point where we don't have enough room for stuff, we then toss one of our
Let's
bullets.
go.
There's your tail. Alright. Spice. Cheese. Cake. Makes fruit cake. Take that. Sugar pack. Take these extra bullets. Oh, that was the extra thing of cheese. Alright. It's fine. We already have a sugar packing on us. Right. Do. Okay, we'll take that. And another thing about what we could do is also just immediately run back up here and get the garbage. That's it, because yeah, 2 of them spawn in there, so that is an easy bonus right there. Alright, and then that gets combined, and then we have enough room for the fruit. To make ourselves in our fruit cake. Then we can take this, combine that, make that. Wait, there was already a Baker family. Wait, I only have 1 Baker family special. Wait, then ship. Oh, and there's a fruit. There's a thing of fruit in here, so I don't even need to pick up that one from the. I don't even need to pick up that one from the. Where's anything? Where is anything? That's the game mode. Did I miss food item? I think I missed food item. Yeah, the garbage was sitting on the bed. Fuck. Alright. Because yeah, at that point we should be able to have 2 Baker specials. Alright. So realistically, at that point, we don't even need to pick up the spice at all. We should be able to just leave the spice in the attic and don't even need to worry about picking up the 2 sugar packets up there. Let's go.
Get that food in my belly.
Alright, so let's say run here. Blue blaster it up. Take advantage of this time bonus purely just so we can get up into the attic. Don't need that spice. Take the cheese, take the cake. That's all we need from up here. Take the garbage. Take the bullets. Dirt packet, immediate use. You want fruit. Alright. Garbage. Cheese. And then that can immediately get used on the stew back here. Up to that. Fuck, missed one. Oh. You're good. Loop both those up for us. Alright, then we'll immediately run back upwards so we can get that Baker special. You open and we'll get the fruit. And then I will have enough room for the Dolby. Boom. Alright. Load. Got enough space for chicken. Alright. We're gonna see how if we can complete this without having to pick up that chicken. And if not, it's like a situation of we get extremely close, then we'll just end up dropping bullets on that if we have an excess of what we need. Why is this one so fucking durable? I mean, shit, there's camping. Anyway, I'm just not actually hitting the head. Alright. Well, I mean, this probably failed now. Truthfully, that probably just screwed us over more than I'd like to admit. So because these ones keep wriggling their heads so damn much. Alright. Okay. Got 2 chickens. Combine those, make fruit. Make a fruit. No, alright, these ones are just I swear, weirdly, are just more durable. Or not. I don't know. I could just be losing control of my life right now, which has been pretty on point. Ah, shit, I don't need shotgun shells. Okay. So actually, if I did pick up that one spice on the way out, then I'd actually be able to combine that. So we should make sure we have at least one slot for spice. Well, actually, how many chickens is that? 2 chickens. So maybe actually make sure I have 2 slots for spice. But then I'm full up on that, because I really, really want to give up all that space. Alright. Let's say, so we have this room that we haven't even seen yet. Alright, that's more fruit. That's more chicken. Immediate spice, immediate chicken. Cheese, I can immediately find that she's doing that. And there's Marguerite, but she literally does not seem important in the grand scheme of things. What the fuck? This is available as well?
Not enough.
Oh, but this is where you can get the red blaster. Oh, shit. Alright. That's cheap wine. More garbage. Alright, that's a 3rd garbage. And we can kill Marguerite here for some more time bonuses. Alright. Alright. So now we're back to an experimentation stage, but now we get to see what's available in both of these places.
Not enough.
Alright, but since we don't even have to interact with, like, Marguerite while we're endless. Alright. Okay, and they give you a sugar packet here. No, well. Alright. Well, that adds more to our route for us to do and to get more time bonuses. But basically, so when we make our way into that basement area, priority number 1 is book it for Marguerite. Oh, sorry guys, let me do something on the stream side of things. Because again, when I reset the stream on YouTube, I have to get a new chat for it. For my OBS, which is honestly quite annoying, but hey, we deal with it. What? There we go. Alright. Jack, eat it. In here. We're gonna do the golden crowbar strat again.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
do golden crowbar strat and speed up.
Let's go.
Get that food in my belly.
Woohoo!
Oh, I'm not one-shotting them because I don't have the... Alright. Understood. Yeah, I'm not one-shotting them because I don't have the... powered up. My gun power-up. Didn't affect the blasters, but good to know. Okay.
Let's go.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
Woohoo!
How was... Okay, frankly, the power on the golden blaster seems inconsistent. If it took that one out in like 2, and those ones decided they wanted 3.
Okay.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
Woohoo!
They're just decided to be assholes this time around. I was saying, them being a little bit of an asshole-ish on this run is kind of fucked up with my groove a little bit. Can't even lie. But we shall persevere. Take it, me up. Okay, and we already know the next thing of garbage already has a sugar packet attached to it as well, so we'll be good. There we go. Doing it the Dolby. Then we get pickles for chicken. Then do we have at least one slot? We have at least one slot.
I'm wasting away here.
But, alright. There's that. Alright. Immediate basement run. Just no time. There's no time. That's right, we can even just snag a packet while we're here. So we don't need multiple sugar packets. Alright, should take at least one cheese with me.
Not enough.
Woohoo!
Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Make sure. Sorry, I put in here. There is cheese. All right, cheese and sugar. Burner there for some reason. Okay. Off from the other side, so I still actually have to go through all that. Fuck you. Another Dovey crew. Multiple Dovey crews in here. Oh. Are all these just, okay, nope, there is cake in here. First aid minute if we need it. Another thing of garbage. Oh, fuck. Shit. So, alright, so, yeah, take 2 of those sugar packets with you. Alright. So, in the future...
Hey, you!
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is it easy to get back? It's not that hard to get back to here. Hold on a minute. Alright. It's not that hard to get back to here, and really, the reason we do all this is so we can, get to that part. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, something's cooking in the brain. So, let me check out something for a second. Let me experiment for a second. Remind myself what I got in here. Alright. A stew and more chicken. Alright, so at this point, this is the only chicken that we don't have on spice. So if I brought an extra spice with me, we'd be able to do that. I'm missing a sugar packet, so I would need to consider that as well.
Not enough.
So let's run back in here, grab some of those other ingredients, do some quick calculations. I'll say that's cheap wine. No, none of this is actually what I'm looking for. There's no spice. Nope. No. Alright, there is. Or sugar. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. So we can definitely get enough sugar while we're down there. So honestly, having sugar on hand for the baker special is never going to be an issue. So with all of our completed ingredients, let's go ahead and run through this. That'd be enough. Okay. Alright, I think we got the run. I think we got the run. It is now just a matter of perfecting it. Let's go ahead and vengeance. Yeah, I think we may be able to do this with our normal speed. So we'll go back in with the crowbar. Because what we need is we need all the space we can get. All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Boy,
So we run up here.
taking so long.
Retry on that because that's just stupid. Because I don't get so for what happened there, that's kind of what I talked about in the playthrough. That's their dedicated attack for whenever you're running away from them or running near them. They do a quick lunge. But the problem is it's literally just if you're running at all. So even if you're running towards them, sometimes the game will proc it and be like, oh, you did that. That's firepower up. In my defense, it looks like it's a big fist, basically. So it absolutely just like, I'd be like, melee!
Let's go.
I'm wasting away here.
One tap. Don't think I need to grab that spice. I think I messed up my run doing that. No, we should be fine, though. Actually, if I think through this, we should be fine. All right. Jeez. Pot. You. Fruit. You. Garbage. Alright, there's that. Then come here and get the Dolby. Combine that chicken with that. Okay. Then we're good to go. Now grab this spice. or for making it to the basement area. Alright. Because the thing that we basically found now is that there's a lot of Baker specials in here. Take you and take that pot. Then we grab the cheese down here and combine that with the pot, and we'll have the spices and such. All right, go ahead and grab that sugar packet. Flavor that chicken. Yep, grab more. Grab that spice so we can immediately combine with the chicken. And then grab that fruit so we can combine it with the cake that we're gonna get later.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Go to that, as that's just gonna come in a little extra handy for us.
Woohoo!
Garbage. And then the thing we're gonna do is with this super speed, firstly, check out what's in this room. Alright, more garbage.
More. More.
Is that more garbage?
Over here. Hey, you. Hey. Hey,
Boom. Gets a whole extra minute, and I'm gonna see if that gives us enough time to basically run all the way, like, back through here. Or not. If it doesn't really, then pretty much it's not worth it. That's cheap wine.
Not enough.
But alright, but yeah, the fact that there's another thing of garbage in here, that also is very important to note, because we may then now run a test real quick to see, alright, will those win us the day? Cheese. Yep, that's where the beer is. Bullshit, but whatever. Delta crew. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, we don't have enough for the cake. Alright. We may have to experiment and see if this is enough. I don't think we're gonna... Yeah, we're not gonna make the time. Alright, let's do more spice. Yeah, so we had enough for all these Baker family specials. Alright. So again, so as long as we just keep picking up every, like, sugar packet, like, along the way, we're gonna have enough to give, like, all these to Jack. Alright. So now let's see.
Keep it coming.
Alright.
I don't think I can eat any
I think we got it. We have the run idea. It is now just a matter of perfecting it. Alright, and these are their only 2 power-ups. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so, first order of business. Kill you. Blue Blaster.
Wasting away here.
Woohoo!
All those weak points. Alright, pick up the 1 thing of spice. Pick up you, and you, and then that's all we need. And we're not gonna go for the doll this time. I don't think it was worth it at all. Sugar pack, cake. No, damn it, pick up the garbage beer. Every decision legit counts because, like, it's basically from these last tests, pretty much it has been we are gonna be on the wire. First, come on you, because you got fruit. Boom. That. Come on you with that. That's it, don't need all those sugars. That's it. First, we always have to grab fruit to optimize space, because then we can immediately combine that into it. Grab the chicken. Then grab Dolby. Then you get to combine to that. Then we have enough room for the spice. Then we hope this guy, yep, spawned in, which is good. Spice.
Get that food in my belly.
Shove everything down your gullet. Boom. Then we just immediately need to run for the basement area. You and stew. Then make a immediate break for the red blaster. Grab that sugar packet along the way. Cheese, fruit, chicken, spice. Yep, we only show those 2 together to make our 2 spiced chickens. Stew, and then secret garbage.
Woohoo!
Yep, more garbage. Alright. Boom. Then take one of these cakes. Combine with the fruit, and then we need 1 more thing of sugar, which we will get on the way. Alright, and then we can immediately start booking it back to Jack. And all this is basically extra to just help us push ourselves right over that little bit we need. Alright, that's enough. Please, let this be enough. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We did it. Gun S rank. Gold Blaster. Best birthday ever. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna take this triumphant moment because I have to go feed my child. So we're gonna BRB, be back roughly 5-10 minutes. Alright, we are back. Well, so, I mean, since we basically broke our asses off to try and get that ranking. Oh, now they show you the, like, the double S rankings. Okay, so... Well, here, I just want to try out the Gold Blaster to see what I worked so hard for now. It does kind of sound that it doesn't really do anything for you in the main game. Like, it doesn't unlock, like, I don't know, like an infinite machine gun or something, but... Yeah. Yeah, no, the double S rankings, that is for, like... That is basically for the perfect play. Never runs out of juice.
Boy, I'm hungry. What is taking so long?
Let's go.
Okay, gotcha. So it's not like an absolute insta-kill, but pretty much it's a... Just like, here's an infinite, just... Bang. Alright. Like I said, we're not going to bother with the double S rankings, because that is for... That is basically learn to play the stage literally just perfectly. Like, no mistakes, run straight through. Which I am satisfied with just S. But now, unfortunately, we have to deal with the minigame I have attempted in the past and actually just straight gave up on. Like, no, this was a case of, I just kind of forgot about it, or it was just like, when I put the game down, it was picked back up. I legit tried to do this, and I gave up. This is Ethan Must Die. Ethan will wish he had his mommy as you lead him to his death over and over again this ultra-high difficulty minigame. Thank you, Ethanos. So in celebration of his valiant sacrifice from 8, we're now going to murk this man over and over and over again. So Ethan Must Die, as it put it is a ultra-high difficulty. You are basically in a single stage. Our objective, defeat Marguerite in the greenhouse. We begin outside. This is basically a linear stage. There are traps, there are enemies, there is loot. These enemies will kill you in 1 or 2 hits. And as you just see, there's loot. If you die, you will then be able to make a corpse run to where you go and pick up your stuff. The sky is hell! I am Ethanos. I was trying to think of something like, I don't know, something that rhymes it out. Just like, I don't know. It is hell. It is the... Find the greenhouse key in the living room, the main house. Oh, if it were only that simple. Hotline Miami's Ethan. Honestly, I think Ethan would love to be playing Hotline Miami rather than this shit. Though I do still have yet to actually play Hotline Miami. I'm kind of scared too, because it looks like it would hurt my eyes. Like, I don't have, like, eye problems, but, like, the amount of colors going on in that game at once kind of, like, looks like it would strain the shit out of me. Yeah. You are not intended to fight everything. You are intended to run your ass off. Go tell Aunt Rhodey. Yeah, but every time you die, you get to hear that. Yeah, so this is like, in essence, kind of like Rhodey. Yes, they can also be traps, so you do have to listen in on them. Which is a lot easier said than done. Yep. And then, yeah, if you run to your last place here, you can get one of your items back. But no, so this... Now, I don't know if you actually have to fight Marguerite, if it means I have to fight her in bug form or just normal form or what, but... Yeah, basically, this is the game mode. We are just going to keep running this gauntlet over and over and over again till we get the run. Welcome to Purgatory. Oh, absolutely. And as you can see, you can get shit like a bunch of strong chem fluids, but they don't want to drop you anything you can actually combine them with. Yep. Stabilizer. But in this game mode, you are intended to use all your traps you can against the enemies. As you can see, in this game mode, they do damage, like, really, really fucking good. But yeah, I don't think you can auto-heal out of your limping state. I think you are legit just stuck like this. So I hope you like this red vignette for the rest of this game, because it's all we got. Yeah, but if you try and run... That's right, you can't even pull up a map. Oh shit, I know we have to get into the basement, but do I have to... Wait, does this spawn actual bugs? No, alright, these are just roadblocks. Yeah. They're basically to give the enemies a chance to make it to you. But yeah. Like the Evil Within, honestly, yeah, this is pretty much, I mean, it's not a Kuma mode, as we don't necessarily die in one hit, but this is basically Ethan's Kuma mode. Alright, and we're not fast enough to outrun those. Whoa, Aunt Rhodey. Yep, and there's no checkpoints. If you die, fuck you, you're back. So let's make one thing clear. Oh yeah, sometimes, the boxes themselves are just randomized. Sometimes they can literally just go, no, we're not gonna give you one. I'll say, for these very first two boxes, alright, well, I guess I gotta be quicker. But for those very first two boxes, I can't afford to listen. I'm just gonna have to take the swing and just pray they are not, they're explodables. Poor man's Akuma mode. Wait, is it Akuma mode? Is what it's called in, Evil Within? Or am I thinking of something else? I mean, there's actual Akuma from Street Fighter. But yeah. Akuma, or is it Akuma? I can't remember. I know I've never attempted the mode because fuck that shit, but for me as Akuma, I remember. All right, I thought so, but then I was like, I don't think it's called Akuma. Though to be fair, that would be out of like all the different game modes, that would be the one game where it makes sense if your main character could literally then start shooting fireballs from their hands and all that. Given, you know, the whole concept is you're in a brain. Or Alright, and like I said, this is a game mode. If you don't have to kill something, don't waste the ammo, because you need all the ammo you can have for a Marguerite. Alright, so can't do that. But there are different between translations. No, I think it's a Kumu. Well, now that I say it, alright, I'm gonna go crazy with this. It's a Kumu. It's a Kumu. Alright, you are correct. I was the crazy one. Which, to be fair, I always make it known. I am insane. Oh, got the worst handgun. Yeah, but I didn't make a note on these streams. I am insane, pretty much. I am crazy, but I do have my moments. Stabilizer. I'll say that's a good spot for the box if it ever spawns in. I attempted Kumu mood. I did as well. I couldn't beat like the first like chapter. The actual like chapter when you start finding the enemies, I mean. No, I attempted it and I was just like, this shit sucks and it's not fun. X-ray glasses, that's a good drop. Yeah, so X-ray glasses is they let you see all the items. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and use the stabilizer then. Just because if I die, I want to be able to hopefully pick up the X-ray glasses. Mostly just help me be able to just immediately know which items are where. Yep. Now I do know when you're hacking away at this nest, though. Well, actually, no, the X-ray glasses, they're amazing because they also let you know what's an item box, what's a trap. Because there's no circle on it, then it means it's a trap. Alright. So yeah, you can run past these if you have your actual normal speed, but you cannot run past them if you are limping. Right. And then you have to be running like straight ahead, no stopping. That's a big box. Strong chem fluid. We got the Alberta one. Oh, fuck yeah. All right. So that sucks though. I hate getting these such like good drops on like the playthroughs that I don't of course know fully everything, or I'm trying to get my bearings. Right, and that one's just trap, or better just to throw you off. Oh shit. Alright, well, we're gonna have to kill this one because he's literally stuck in the way. I can't get past him, but he can't get into me. Alright, but he's only like one hit away from death. Plus, I got the Alberta one, which, if I'm gonna use a handgun, I want to use that one. M21 shotgun. Alright. Sweet. Okay. Fuck. Okay, no, so I think that one, if we ever have weapons, we're gonna have to kill it. Because we're gonna have to bait out the fat molded. Watch out, you could die. Oh shit, I guess I'll just live. Oh, we got the MPM handguns. I mean, that can't be a drop when we go back to our corpse. Also, hello, Timberland. Hope you're doing wonderful. But thank you for your sage advice. I did not consider that. I think I'll just start playing good. Nah, that sounds like for fucking losers. For... Okay. So yeah, I think if I run at that one at like an angle, he doesn't get a chance to do his lunge attack. Oh, not the burner. Survival knife, though. Alright, the survival knife. What is an okay knife in the base game? In this, it is a fucking murderer. Now, obviously, it's the issue of it's a melee weapon, so you gotta get up and close. But anything this thing pokes is dead. Like, within seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you very much, Timberland. I appreciate subscriptions, but whatever's going on. All this shit. There's like, I've never seen this before. There's like things going on my screen and it's like, it's so many pretty colors. Can you tell that I'm so good at this? It's called a distraction. Yeah, but let that signify to you for how fucking good this thing is. Oh, I forgot. No, I can't make it. Nope, I can. Alright. So I can't make it. I just literally have to have no downtime. No, but it's just optional. It's a fucking... It's literally just you may make it, you may not. Deal with it, idiot. But also because you started a hype train on that, I'm gonna put that death on you. You caused that. And you should feel bad. You should feel good, but you should feel bad as well. You should feel a lot of things. Like Ethan, how he's feeling these things after hitting a stabilizer. Ooh, I can feel the reload speed. Okay, M21 shotgun, that is a damn good find. I hate the placement of that box. The placement of that box feels like legit fucking horseshit because it feels like you have like a very high chance of just getting hit on your way out. Unless you're intended to just like run in there and then stop and then run back in, but I don't think that's the case. First neutral special, Timberland uses a gift file. Man, I'm a Pokemon here too? First my friend group, man, that's everyone's a Pokemans. Did you not know that? I'm poison type because I'm toxic as fuck in my brain. Actual type, I could not tell you. I don't know. I know I fit in too many categories, but I'd have to bring it to a friend group vote. Where? Go. Wait, I'm down. I wasn't even dashing. But it was too late. Oh, I don't think Aunt Rhodey can help us in this. Yeah. Now that being said, I do remember the exact damn. They really like giving me stabilizers. I'm not complaining, but damn. But I do remember the exact part of this that I gave up on specifically. Oh, nice. See, when the box is here, I can work with this. I get him up home. But see, you even still, like, risks totally getting hit during that fucking bullshit. I'm tired type, because today I'm tired. Alright, Snorlax. That would just mean you're a Larry. Oh, really? No good loot in here? Pokemon What Disaster again, the new Pokemon game launch. You mean Digimon? I do like me some Digimons. Oh Lord, I opened up my text messenger and just told me it's being discontinued for Google Messages. What? Like a text app you use is being discontinued? Anyway. But no, you know what? I mean I fucks with Digimon. I would love to be a Chaosmon. That's my personal favorite. Mostly because he turns everything into a berserker state, and it's very funny. Go. Oh, shit. Once again, I literally just... Well, that time I did get distracted by something. It's whatever Android uses for text, and something that shouldn't need replaced is being replaced. Like, the whole ass text app on Android is being replaced? I'm an iPhone user, so I don't know Android all that well, but that seems very silly. But cursed on him on tech. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. I know it sounds dumb. I have Discord banned because the bots, of course, will always ask for, like, hey, here's my Discord. I want to follow you on that, like, all the time. So I kind of had to just ban the term Discord. Oh no, I'm cursed to use WhatsApp, and now what you could do is call it, I used the D. We could get that going. Let's call Discord as Discord. That also works, you know, that's probably a little smarter. No more acronymed. The fuck? Oh, so it didn't give me back my handgun, it just gave me the fucking, it just gave me the bullets from my gun. Alright, nice, then 21 shotgun, that's good. B19 machine gun, that is good as well. Right. Next thing, I probably spot my PC. Fair enough. I had to memorize at least 100. I don't know what I'm cursed to use WhatsApp and Discord since I have to memorize at least 100 acronyms at work. But look, if you thought we made things here easy here at Sychonias, no. Okay, so we definitely know there's a crawler that comes at us, so we may actually... Alright. You, we gotta kill. Alright. I use a text messenger, but I still don't... What's the automod for? Discord. I had to ban Discord as a term because literally bots will come in and just be like, hey, you're super cool and super pro gamer. I'd love to follow you on, or like join your community. And I'm like, what do I look like, a whore? Don't answer that question, because I'm not. But I'm sure that's what they look at me as. So let's say, asshole, we're not playing this game. Get out here. Run, run, run your ass off, Sychonias. Alright, new territory from here. Definitely not scary and like wanting to shit my entire ass. That. Yep, that's right. As I say, I remember I have X-ray goggles, so, or glasses, so I can know. Alright, we got hit at least once, so let's go ahead and use the steroids. Ooh. Fuck. What the hell even... Okay, survival knife. Stay there, we can discard the normal knife after that. Alright, no, but there's no enemies, so I can take my time on that one. I got no healing, so... have to be ready for that. Alright, yeah, definitely that part I remembered. Oh. Reminds me of Cry of Fear. That's... I know that one. Yeah, I know that one. I never played it, but I know it for, like, old YouTube days and such. Is that game good? Is that game good, or is it jank, or anything like that? Because, I mean, it was like one of those games I definitely know I've seen as a kid. I was always interested, but never actually played it. And now it's like, I remember it, but I didn't see the item. I didn't see the lack of item. Alright, well, back at it. It's for the enemies to run on the traps, not you. Well, you know, but sometimes I gotta test them and make sure they're up to code. I will take some heals. Oh, come on. So I was kind of excited to get a healing item, but I gotta immediately use it. Graphic gameplay's a bit annoying, but not too trash. Alright. 37 shotgun. Yeah. Like I said, I remember it being extremely fast-paced. Like, at least just a lot of enemies being fast. I remember one of its main things being, like, the fact that... I don't know why this stood out to me, but I think it's just because out of the ordinary. The fact that it's, like, in that game, I remember... that was, like, you didn't reload individual bullets, you reloaded, like, whole clips. So it was, like, a whole thing, if you ever dropped a clip, it's, like, whenever bullets was remaining that, no, it's done now. But it begs the question why you can't just, you know, just keep your old clips, but, yeah. I remember that being pretty cool about it. I'm like, oh, that's neat. Unique. Okay. So, I know we have a crawler that comes after us, so I'm gonna... Dude, no. Yeah, if you shot one and reloaded, you lost all the bullets that left it. Yeah. Okay, got a grenade launcher. That's pretty nice. Oh, that's where you come from. Okay, there, I'm gonna clear you out. Alright, but that's where that comes from. Alright, so... Gotcha, so what we can do is basically, yeah, if he follows us all the way, we can outrun him on all the corners, and he'll get hit by that. Gotcha. Taking. It's hard in Silent Hill 1 and 2. I definitely remember hearing that about, like, the difficulty. Like, it is not an easy survival horror game. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to check it out again. Maybe it's, like, see what... finally answer all my questions on what that game from my childhoods that I saw on YouTube so long ago is from. I mean, most I can testify about difficulty. No, that is fair. I didn't hear ticking. I didn't hear ticking. Come on, man. I'm standing right next to it. I swear, like, I didn't hear shit from it. No, I've beaten all the classic Silent Hills as well, so I gets it. But to be fair, Silent Hill 1 is probably the hardest of them. But that's just because Silent Hill 1 also just has moments where, out of nowhere, enemies will deal just a bajillion damage to you if they manage to get one smack on you. I remember exclusively from the first game, it's the moment to get underground with the mole people. Because those mole fuckers, they just, out of nowhere, can just ruin you. It's a violent knife. stabilizer. How does that make any sense? You triggered the traps. How did you not die by any of them? First aid. First aid. Alright, can't risk that box. That box we can very easily get damaged on. Okay, no, there was a loot box there. All right. Yeah, let's stack those stimulants. I don't really know when I would pop those in this game mode, but... Alright. Thinking. Herb. Alright. So, yeah. What we're gonna have to do is get this one on this pressure plate. So this is just gonna be a bit of a slow burn. But get him on that one, so there, he's slowed down now. Strong first aid med. Survival knife. Alright, good. Get the magnum. Alright. Now we run our ass off. Never mind, he takes up the entire fucking corridor, and for some reason, Ethan can't just fucking walk over him. It's so dumb. I want to make it clear, I don't know if we're gonna beat this. I am going to try my damnness to do, because the one thing that, like, I will now have technically never... If I can beat this, is the one thing I have left unfinished with RE7. But holy shit. Am I gonna be infuriated? I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be frustrated. I'm gonna be so angry that eyes are gonna pop out of Ethanos' non-existent head. Blue steroids. But well, I don't fear most Silent Hill monsters except one. There's one that gives me all 5 even if I can shoot it down. Which ones are those? Because for me, it's the ones in 3. I can't remember what they're called, but the ones that literally from them just being around, they make this, the ones that fly in the world in the air and make this horrendous like whirling sound, just being around them. Because it's no matter how far you are from them, it sounds like they're just right next to you. The twins from Silent Hill 4? Yes. Now those ones, no, those enemies, when I first saw them, oh, I legitimately, it was like the most, oh, fuck that. Seems like this area has a high chance of spawning one of these. Sure. Luckily, what we can do is... Alright, well, it's very that one should have killed it, but... Alright. I understand that's probably a waste, but... Fuck it. Fuck it, that saves. So then it stopped at the end of corridors pointing at you, it feels off. Well, it's just the fact that they point at you and then just start charging. It's like, it's really effective. Like, for just both the first time and just whenever you're seeing it again. But because you then just see that, even on multiple playthrough, like, you see them and it's like... Even if you see them, it's horrifying because they're pointing at you. And then if you don't manage to see them, you then just see this giant-ass, like, two-headed thingamabob chasing you all the way from the end of the corridor. Also, fuck. Alright. Alright, well, I couldn't tell because the door didn't fully open. Yeah. I will definitely say, though, RE2, not RE2 Remake, Silent Hill 2 Remake gave me a really, really good appreciation of the mannequins enemies. Because of how in those games, how in that game, they'll actively run away from you. A lot of them will run away from you at first rather than try and fight you and to go hide and such. And on your future playthroughs, unfortunately, of course, the illusion's kind of dead. You know, a lot of what they're doing. On the first playthrough, it's like that most unnerving, where the fuck are you? Oh, not the burner. Well, if it's Marguerite, actually, the burner could probably come in clutch. But except if it's normal Marguerite, then fuck no. Damn, you really think about it. It's like... You know, I'm not gonna act like Silent Hill enemies until, like, 2 Remake were ever, like, the hardest things to fight in the world. But you do, like, start thinking as, like, damn, Silent Hill enemies do just kind of... are just so, like, just the best monster designs in general. I mean, hell, even, like, Origins even had a lot of winners in there, I'd say. So, enemies are a piece of art and horror. Oh, absolutely. Fucking hate the burner. It's so bad. I hate it compared to literally every other gun I could ever get in this game. Oh, this got my grenade launcher. There's jailers of purgatory of their victims' own making. Yeah. No, I mean, it's just like, you know, besides Downcoming, Homecoming and Downpour combined, you know, it's like every single one, it's like you feel tense, you feel creeped out. Just by looking at them, it feels unsettling. That's it. I'm really listening on that one because I'm not getting owned this time. How the fuck? Alright. I don't know how to deal with that one. We're not gonna we're not gonna fuck with it. Oh, I see. Hold on. Yeah, that's ticking. All right. Well, now here's the issue. I don't have a pistol. If I had a pistol, I'd be able to. I mean, I could use my one shotgun blast, but I don't feel like that's worth it. Yeah, burner ain't gonna reach. But there's two of them. All right, we gotta do it. There's two rares in there, so it must be done. Essence of defense. Distance damage when guarding. Alright. Okay. Here we toss the gunpowders. The enemies of horror games are an art. It's definitely one of those things you have to have good enemies, and I'd say basically actually kind of means something overall. You need your enemies to either be scary just by looking at them, or just do like, you know, crazy shit pretty much that makes you unnerved and fearful. You know, because I would bring up like the Resident Evil remake games. We've all seen zombies. We all know zombies are just shambling undead. Well, what about a zombie that is like constantly moving side to side? What about that is literally shambling, and then the moment it goes down, give it some time and it gets back up? Like you didn't kill it, you just made it faint. Stuff like that. You need you either need to make like Silent Hill levels of creatures where they are so intertwined with the characters and mean something, and go with the story entirely. Because let's be real, a lot of Silent Hill enemies are hard to fight. You know, a lot of them at the end of the day come down to shoot them or hit them. You know, it wasn't until Silent Hill 2 Remake, where there was actual, like, a lot more put into it. But every single one of them, you know, has something that sticks with you. And that even goes for one. Despite the fact that nowadays, even if you look at Silent Hill 1, it's, yeah, a lot of them are a bunch of polygons, but still. It's like, a lot of them are just so, like, you don't even know what the fuck you're looking at with the PlayStation stuff, and it sticks with you. And then there are, of course, ones that it's like, also here's a giant moth. But still. Oh, I love it's one of those things that it's like usually the very first thing I look for in enemies in my survival horror games or just horror games in general. It's like what am I feeling the moment I look at them? Am I feeling fearful? Am I feeling like I don't want to fuck with that thing? Am I feeling like I don't even want to look at that thing, but I have to, or else I'm dead? Yeah. From other games, I would say an honorable mention is the house from the witch's house. The Witch's House. What is that? Is that an RPG Maker game? That sounds familiar, but I can't remember where I've heard it from. RPG Maker game? Okay, then I think I know the one you're talking about. There was no ticking. How the fuck? There was literally no ticking. I swear, dude. Also, gotcha. So we reached that point. It's a lockdown. Did you do the true ending? I never played it. It was one of those things that, like, whenever it was going around on YouTube and all that, it was like the popular thing. But I do believe I remember it where, well, I guess if anyone's listening on YouTube or anything like that, spoiler warnings for The Witch's House. If I remember right, it was like the actual witch of the house was somebody you swapped bodies with, pretty much, and it's like you've actually been playing the witch this entire time and such, and then you just like slit her throat or something, and then that's done. If I remember some along those lines. No, because there was a period I was all into that stuff. Mostly I got into it when it was popularized, you know, stuff like Ebe or Ib, and what's another one? The Crooked Man, I think, was one. Crooked Man definitely I remember stuck with me, because I actually did play that one, and it was kind of fucked up in some regards. One I definitely... Mad Father is one that sticks with me, because I wouldn't say I'm scared. I would be scared of it nowadays, but the whole ending sequence definitely kind of gave me chills when I first experienced it. I feel like such an asshole having to keep like stopping my thoughts whenever I do that. No, but I do also remember Witch's House, mostly because I too, you know, back when I first saw it as a wee babby, I thought like, holy shit, a lot of these kills are so scary. And now I look as an adult and I'm like, this shit is fucking hilarious. Yeah, I'm sorry, you get killed by one of the ways you die is just getting crushed by a giant teddy bear right at the start. Oh hell yeah. The Career Band, you could say, is very close to a Silent Hill game. It definitely has that, like, trying to hit that level of, you know, symbolicness and all that. Granted, I say that, I don't remember a lot of these games. I'm kind of going off purely memories from my childhood and such, but those were, like, the big ones that stuck around with me. And do people still do RPG Maker stuff nowadays? Is that like still a big thing now, or is it kind of like just officially died off? 'Cause I know stuff like Fear and Hunger exists, where that game was made in RPG Maker, and of course it's like crazy impressive and crazy good. Jank in a lot of regards, but still. But I don't know, it's like, it seems like to me, unless it's stuff you're actively going out of your way to search for, it's like you just don't see it much nowadays. And at least no one covers it near as much, I find. Wait, I've got to know the witch's house is funny, you see. It still releases today, bro. Okay. Then yeah, I guess I just need to do a better job actually search for that stuff. Because I know I definitely tried RPG Maker. Because at one point in my life, I did really want to do game development, but I just learned I have patience. I don't have that much patience. Like, I am someone that I can work towards results, but to have that takes a lot of time, especially nowadays with how long it takes to get really fantastic results and get stuff the way it needs to be. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't have the patience for it. I'm someone that I can work on a project for like a week or a month, basically. I couldn't do it past that. I start getting annoyed or bored or anything like that. But also, I guess game development really is just kind of a different beast altogether. If it didn't release today, we wouldn't have a new engine RPG Maker MX. Yeah, I was about to say, I know is MX the, like, is it like a brand new one? Because I remember something previously. Funnily enough, now that we talk about it, I technically also remember it from that Five Nights at Freddy's RPG somebody made, Five Nights at Fuckboys. I remember that exclusively. Story time for that little thing. So, for those that don't know, Five Nights at Fuckboys is a... What would you even call it, really? It's a meme-tastic... Yeah, Markiplier played it. I know that. I remember that game exclusively because I had, back as a wee babby, around middle... I was in the middle of middle school, so that, what would that be? 7th grade? Yeah, 7th grade. 7th and 8th grade. I had an past hand-me-down PC or laptop to do stuff like YouTube, school assignments, papers, all that stuff. And let's say I downloaded the game because I wanted to try it. And we're talking about Five Nights at Fuckboys. Because I accidentally hit like space, so I panicked for a second, like, please don't tell me I broke something. I don't think I broke anything. All right, thank God. But anyway, so I downloaded it, and I couldn't figure out how to actually get it playing because I was a dumb child, and now I'm just a dumb adult, but still. And I just gave up. The thing about laptops, people, as well, when you can't find certain files, they still exist. So my mom, at some point, because my laptop started running slow, at one point she was like, all right, we're going to go through some stuff, and we're going to remove some of these. And, well, to say pretty much... As we're going through that, and she sees out of nowhere on these files, like Wizard 101, Club Penguin, or whatever other shit I had downloaded at that point, just a random Five Nights at Fuckboys. And she didn't say anything, she just made an audible gasp, like, and then just deleted it. And then just moved on. And I was like, that's one of those moments as a kid, you genuinely think, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm grounded. I'm about to get asked so many questions, and I'm gonna have, like, no answers. Like, this is about to end up on the level of I have to answer for the porn I have on my computer, which I had none, but it's like that example. If you're dumb enough to actually do that, or have that. Never had access to computer until I was like 13. That was Minecraft. Honestly, yeah, it was mostly they just gave me the laptop because they didn't want to toss it, but they had nothing else to do with it, so they were just like, yeah, screw it, let's give it to him. And that was middle school, which middle school is usually when I say like, you still have heavy access, but you start giving that stuff to kids and all that. Their brains should be slightly developed at that point. Or high school, that's either point. By the way, they decided middle school was my time. Unfortunately, I was already extremely brain rotted. Okay. Oh shit, nice. We got the M21 shotgun. All right. Okay, we got one with giant arms, but I got a 21 shotgun. Yeah, I should one hit that. Alright, there. Stand by. And in terms of porn, like I said, my dad looked through my phone out like when I was around 17. Oh, well, 17's no problem. But he saw my collection, he went and said, well, at least you picked decent stuff. Yeah. Well, because he understands. As guys and dudes, we get it. Just the only thing is, just don't be weird about it. Men being Chads, Chads being men. Guys being dudes, dudes being guys. Alright, we're about to see, can I be fast enough to just slash through this? Nope. Speaking of prawn, Ethan just got backshotted to oblivion. Alright, so let's try that again. The weird friends that's straight but acts gay and everyone's okay with it. Well, of course. That's just called being a homie. And I'll never beat the allegations with this, but as someone that was on swim team in high school, middle school and high school, I will tell you, we are some of the gayest straight men you will ever meet in your lives or talk to. Alright, I'll read your message soon, Nashi. I just need to get to a safe spot. Get my mapum. Don't barf on me. Don't fucking barf on me. There we go. But guys, but if you're a male friendship, if you don't have a male friendship that basically they're willing to slap you on the ass, grab you on the ass, flick your titty, or do any of that, basically, and make comments like you're my Pookie Bear, are they really your friends? Are they really somebody you would trust with your life? If not, then I'd recommend get some steroids. Like Ethan here. To block out the pain, make your body grow. But back on topic on how I've got to know the Witch's House as well as part of a now deceased RPG Maker development community. Though I was starting, someone wanted to make a menu like that of the game, and that's how I met the game. Oh, wait, my mom was into video games. Brother, dude, I don't think you met my mom. The only game my mom has ever played was Miss Pac-Man, Pong, or fucking Boom Blocks on the Wii. It's the only video game we can ever get her to play. Literally, one of my best homies, same with the Navy. Oh, I just assume everyone in the Navy is just gay, but pretending to be straight. I just assume that's part of the contract, honestly. Me and my friend Gabriel, we talk some absolutely weird shit, the most certified shit ever. So looking forward to doing that with my friends. I mean, that's, to be fair, I feel like that's the true test of friendship. Like, no joke. If you're willing to get into that weird territory, you have trust in them. Sorry, had the joke. Did you? Did you, or are you just making excuses? Because I think that just sounds like you have a problem. And it's one you're not willing to address. So come home, me and your mother have something to talk about with you. Alright, let's say, it seems like I can get him around this corner area. Ah! Yeah, I'm basically just always hoping that thing just doesn't do a lunge attack and then we can make it. I don't know why. Oh, okay, people probably can't tell with the model. I'm not sure how it's looking. I'm playing with headphones right now, but yet every time I want to check for the box, I'm legitimately like holding my ear as if like I'm just playing from the TV and such. Like I'm trying to like press my ear up like closer to my monitor. It's like what the fuck what are we doing here? Oh, okay, yeah, that one. Okay, nice. So my mom makes sure my brother and I don't watch things like Gravity Falls. They didn't let you watch Gravity Falls? Gumball and some... Okay. I mean, honestly, I can maybe understand, like, how hesitant parents can be with shit like Gumball, because it has some moments that, like, are really actually bad, but if you don't know any context, it probably looks bad. I know my parents, my mom at least made it, like, her personal goal. I never watched shit like not Adventure Time. Adventure Time was fine. Regular show... most because, I shit you not, there was a time she just walked in and just went, like, she heard the character Mordecai just say, like, you piss me off. And then it went like, oh my god, they curse. They curse and it's bad for your ears. As then I hear Dad say fuck in the car like 3 times as he breaks all traffic rules. I'm joking. He only breaks some of them. She thought I was stupid. Well, that's the point of cartoons. I mean, granted, I don't think your mom's gonna care about that argument now, but I don't get. For actual content, yeah, fine, I get it, but like for actual just this is stupid or this looks dumb, I'm like, come on. But then she watched Courage Cowardly Dog because she liked it. Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like if you don't like Courage, that's just sacrilegious. I think there was a part of her that knew it's like, shit, I better like this. Alright, you're checking. Yeah, but she lets my younger siblings watch them now. Damn it. Well. I mean, I can't say shit. I am the youngest sibling, but... Yeah. And that is the price you older ones must pay. And we thank y'all for carving the way for us. For paving the way. All the adjectives, verbs, and everything. but also neener, neener, neener. But there was nothing in it. The loot was a lie. Oop. I'm like shitting my pants every time I do it. Because I was like, there's actual generator noises in here, so I could just barely hear it. Oh, it's a crawler. Oh, yeah, I had no chance. I'll like kill him before I got through this. Oh, but we got shotgun shells, so we can actually refill that shotgun. Alright, new territory. Okay. Alright, there we go. I stared at her and went, why is this different? Why'd you get in the modern phones? Oh yeah, no, that's the bad, that's the bad curse. No offense to your mother, with all due respect, but that's the bad curse. Me, like, don't get in the phones. Otherwise, if you do, I hope the fuck she is, unless they're in high school, she is putting so many parental locks on those things. You are the prototype. Yeah, apparently. We have a new sibling in like 2 weeks. Oh, gotcha. I have to go with the classic call now. If you have responsibility, you have to help us. Ha! No. I get those feels. That is the worst it has ever actually been. That is like... That was the most slowest, anticlimactic, just... What the fuck am I even doing? What do you say to that? So, that really did just feel like a Rick and Morty ass, like, Simpsons, whatever adult cartoon, just death. 404 error, brother, that is just called my life. That's just called my reaction to anything nowadays. Even to the things that technically make sense. Also, with that, this is our last attempt. This is our last attempt, and then we will try again next week. Oh, so you died? Oh, thanks for the notice. I wouldn't have known otherwise. Oh, that's some defense. That is a pretty decent one. gonna run you over with the Zamboni. Ha, the Zamboni. In Resident Evil. In like 20 minutes. It's slow, but it is surely going to kill you. Well, I was like thinking, what do I do now? Actually, wait, I think I remember. I think I like trigger it and then I have to walk backwards. Yeah, I haven't posted my social medias for a while. I think that's the clip that's gonna go on there next. Actually, I think it's been a solid, like, month or 2 months since I posted on there. Also, just because of that, hasn't been because I don't want to keep up with it, it's just been because, Psychocats have been taking a lot of my time. That's just been, I've been forgetting. So one of those things I like, I remember to do one thing and then I forget. Hey, no, no, die. No, I didn't want to use 2 shells on that. Alright, and that's a wrap, folks. We will try this again next Saturday. Hey, I'd say progress, bitch. What progress? Oh. And then there's and then that was straight up the sound like someone was combing their pants right at the end there. Let me see here. Let me see if there's any of my buddies are streaming right now. Let's see if we can raid their asses before we go. I hate it. I literally stopped recording just as that happened, just as also my controller decided, fuck it, I'm out. That is... You cannot even ask for, like, a more perfect finale or wrap-up to all that. Anyway. Oh, a piece of car. Piece of car. Let's see. Back to Twitch. Let me see. Is anyone I know on? Nah, everybody's offline. Ah, well. A piece of kaboom. Yeah. No, nobody I know is online, so we'll just call it here. No, but thank y'all for coming to. I know one. Oh, who should we do? Who should we invade? We should invade like a fucking Dark Souls, or what? We should make a hashtag. What's the hashtag? Vinsomnia Wolf. All right. Let me check them out real quick. Okay, they're playing some Terrarias. Yeah, we'll do that. So I'll go sleep some. Fair enough. We're just gonna raid some and then just yeah, go from there. But thank y'all for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm seeing if I'll be able to play more Resident Evil 6 tomorrow. I have to get back to my co-host on that, and it will be a late stream because I'll be getting back home late. But yeah. But we're gonna raid Vinsomnia Wolf and go from there. But thank y'all very much for thank y'all very much for showing up. I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful night, and a take cares and a bye-byes.